Hey, how you doing? It's Mark Whiteley here with some more free content, some more cool stuff, some bit of training here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to reveal my top 3 landing page designs that are actually pretty damn ugly, but they work, right? As simple as that, they work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you them right now and just explain a couple of the elements in there and how it sort of works for me and the sort of conversions that I get on these different landing pages. And you can just go ahead and steal them, copy them, just do what you want, right? That's what I'm here for, to help you out. So let's go and have a look at those right now. Okay, so here I am over at the first one. This one is, if you went to my blog, which you're on my blog, at the top there, you click on any of those links, the opt-in box, that's all going to take you to this one here, right? So this one I have running a fair bit on my blog, and it works very, very well. It's a fantastic system that I give people. It's a full training system that they can get, PDF guide, step-by-step, the whole show. And it's simple, right? The entire element is literally just a headline, right, a sub headline, and what I do is I always mention the fact that it's free. Okay, so we have free training reveals, and I give them a benefit, right? My exact steps to the fastest, that's a positive word, the fastest way to make over $100,000 plus this year, right? So it's immediate, so they feel like they're going to get immediate results. Okay, then I have an opt-in box, rightio. Very simple. I have some social proof here, some a few shares and whatnot as well. And the other thing that I do as well, and I find it almost converts even better, is when you just have a double opt-in situation here. So basically it's just a button, then once they click on the button, the little opt-in box will pop up where they enter their email. Alright, and that works very, very well, probably even better converting than this particular style. So that is one style. So one style is I have a mini headline at the top, introduction, I have the word free quite big, okay, and then what it is, and then I have some benefits in there, and I'll mention in some positive words like fastest way, over $100,000, exact steps, things like that, and I bold and underline and make those particular words stand out. So if you were just to read the things that stand out, using these exact methods, free training reveals, exact steps, $100,000 plus this year, right? If you just read it that way, you're still getting the gist, and people still are intrigued, because you got literally maybe a second, if that, to capture their attention when they land on these pages. You'll find they're everywhere on the internet these days, so you really need to make sure that they're grabbing the eye. Alright, so that's the first one. Now I'll show you a couple of other examples that run along the same style or the same design. This one here, okay, so once again, free, nice and big, free cheat sheet reveals. So you can see the similar layout there. It's just a headline, and this has got one more element in it, but it's just basically a headline, and then it's a call to action. So enter details below for instant access to the Bing cheat sheet, right? And it's just a basic PDF that shows them how to utilize Bing, right? Yeah, pretty damn simple. Opt-in box, and they enter in their email. Now I find no point in getting their name, okay? It's good for other niches, but for the make money online niche, it's not so great. Main reason being is, I'll just get rid of that. Main reason being is you'll find a lot of people won't put in their real name, okay? That's for one, and they'll put in some other fake name or whatever, right? So therefore, you go and add that to your autoresponder, hi, first name, whatever it may be. You may be calling them Bob when the name's, Michael or Mark or whatever, right? So, I find it's not that effective, doesn't work too much. I don't usually use it, but it does work very well in other niches where they're not so used to, they're not so conditioned to squeeze pages and landing pages, rightio? So this one, it's just got the headline. Once again, it's giving them the benefit, how to dominate Bing, right? Produce daily traffic, right, and make over $118 per day. Okay, so that's an actual system that does do that. I use Bing for advertising, so it works pretty well. Okay, so that's another one there. Down here, I actually show a little bit of proof. This is $157.72 for that particular day, and affiliate stats. Okay, so they can see it's actually affiliate stats, because anyone can do affiliate stuff, and I prove that it is my account, and it's over $118 per day, so that's clearly over $118. Okay, so that's the second one that I've got there to show you. I've got tons, I've done hundreds of them, but these are the ones I want to show you. Now here is a different niche. Okay, a different niche. This is a mobile spy app, or a mobile monitoring app for parents to use to keep an eye on their kids online and on mobile devices and whatnot. It's a pretty cool niche. It's not too bad. It works okay. So similar thing, 100% free report download, right? So they're going to get a download. Everyone loves that word, 100% free. It's fantastic. And this one is specifics. Okay, so I mentioned specifics, 10 undetectable tricks to find out what's going on behind your back. Okay, so it's very specific. They know when they go and opt in, they're going to get a free guide that's going to give them 10 different undetectable tricks. Now that is key when it comes to this particular niche, right? Undetectable. You don't want your kids to find out, you know, especially if they're teenagers, they'll go crazy. So this is cool, right? And it works very well. This one has a good opt-in rate. Just to go back a bit, this one has an opt-in rate of between 50 and 60% depending on the type of traffic. This one here has an opt-in rate just below 50%, and this one has an opt-in rate of around about 50%. Okay, it's probably a little bit lower, but it really depends on the traffic. If you're using cold traffic, it is lower than 50%. Warm traffic or you know, red hot traffic, it is over 50%. Okay, and that depends on your targeting and where you're getting your traffic from. Right now, so that is one particular design. All right, that's one way I do it. Here's another one. Now this one is just it's more of a flashy thing. It's just got a nice big background image. Okay, works pretty good. When you turn up to that page, it sort of pops out at you and you can't miss it, right? And it works really good, right? So same thing though, I put in free report. I always mention the word free. It just seems to, people love that word, right? It just seems to capture their eye. So discover the top 20 ranking factors that will get you on the first page of Google. Clear this SEO, and it works really good, right? It's specific, so top 20 ranking factors, okay, and what do they want out of it? They want to get on the first page of Google. So this is exactly what they're after. If they're sort of looking for this solution, it works well. Now in this case, I have opted in to get their email and their first name. Okay, so the opt-in rate for this one is between 30 and 40%, and mainly it's because of this here as well, asking for the first name, right? Yeah, so I could take that away, but in this case I have left it there, and it works very well. Okay, so that is the second design, the second style that works good. Now you'll probably notice so far none of these are super damn flashy. They're all damn ugly. Okay, but it works, and it works really well. And you know, what's that whole saying? KISS. You know, keep it simple, stupid. That works very well, and doesn't matter what you do in life, but this here, it works even better, you know. So you keep it simple, just give them the facts, give them a place to opt in, give them a place to get the actual product or the download, and it works. Okay, it simply works. Now let me show you the next type. There's a couple other different niches. This is a little bit more graphical, a little bit more into it. So I've got a nice big headline there, self-defense for women. Okay, get this 100% free self-defense for women course. Okay, so it's an entire course. It was actually just a PLR product that I used for this one because I don't know self-defense for women. Learn these proven self-defense tactics completely free. So I've mentioned the word free twice there, okay, to really hit it home. Now this niche, this is a great opt-in rate on this one, purely because the niche itself is not so used to landing pages, opt-in pages and all that. Works very, very, very well, okay? And the graphical headline really captures their eye. It looks professional. It looks like it's got a lot more value to it than it has in a sense. So therefore, it seems like you know, they're getting a lot for nothing. Radio. Then I have a graphical image of the actual product or the actual report or the self-defense course that they're going to get, okay? So here is an actual image. Works really good. People like, you know, they like to feel and touch and see what they're going to purchase, right? But in this case, they're getting it for free. So if they're going to be able to see it and touch it and look at it and say, okay, that is what I'm getting, that's free, that's cool, right? But here, I go into some bullet point details. Now, bullet points work very well on landing pages and more so in other niches I've found. So here, it's, you know, it just basically says you'll be able to easily defend yourself in any situation with these skills. Enter details below to get your free copy. So this is the call to action, and it just reiterates what they're getting. And just a few bullet points that captures the interest based off that audience and what the targeting is and what they want out of this particular product. So learn to defend yourself with confidence. Okay, learn how to protect yourself in record time so they can do it fast. Everyone wants to learn how to do things fast. You can do it from the privacy of your own home. That's important as well. And these are proven techniques and self-defense moves. Okay, so it's pretty simple. This one here, I asked for the actual name as well. Now this does have an opt-in rate over 50%, even though I do have the name in there. It's just a different niche, and it works. Okay, it works like that. Then there is nothing else below that. It is just very basic and very simple. Now, I do not use this for Facebook or YouTube traffic. It would not pass approval because there's no like disclaimers, there's no privacy policies, no contact pages, there's none of that as well. There's not enough content on it. I simply use this for banner ads and other different forms of advertising to get people into this particular funnel. Okay, but it does work, and it works very, very well. I could add a few more things to it to get it approved for those particular traffic sources. Alrighty, yeah. So that's the third type. So first of all, I'll just quickly go back. First type, very plain, simple, ugly, email only, headline, call to action, benefit. Right. The same on this one, and same on that one. Rightio. Then over here, we have a graphical background, okay, with a box that really pops out and stands out at you, and once again just gives you the benefit and the fact that it's free. All right, it's pretty simple. There's not much rocket science to this at all, and the best way to really do it is split test and test and test and test until you find one that works the best for you. Okay, so let's get on to the final one here. This one is similar to the one you just saw with the self-defense. This is in the internet marketing niche again. So claim you're 100% free. So these numbers work really good. The word free, like I said, always works good, and it's a full course, okay, which is always beneficial. Traffic Overdrive course here. Discover how to get thousands of targeted visitors for free. Okay, the course shows them how to get leads for free. Okay, and that's pretty much what it does. And I've underlined the important stuff. So if they were just to skim read through things, they're probably going to see 100% free. This Traffic Overdrive course sort of stands out. Thousands of targeted visitors and free always stands out. Okay, so the same thing here, bullet points and an image of the actual product that they're going to get for zip, for zilch, for nothing. They can just download it. So discover traffic methods that work on autopilot. Everyone loves things that work on autopilot, and it's quick and easy and fast, and the results are there. You can turn 20 visitors per day into 300 per day, and you'll learn how. So how to take those 20 visitors and turn them into 300. Clearly it's from viral marketing. That's one of the catches and the ideas with this. You can triple the income with real targeted traffic, so it even shows them how to take the traffic and triple the money they're making from that small amount of traffic they may be getting. And learn the secret methods that the gurus don't want you to know, right? So there's a little bit of intrigue, and intrigue works really well on landing pages. Same thing here, it just lets them know that they're going to get their Traffic Overdrive course straight into their inbox. Now, that's kind of important, because what it means is they're going to make sure they give you a real email address. If they really want this, they'll give you a real email address. And what it means is they're going to go and check and open up your first email straight away, because they know it's coming in that form. Now, probably the better way to go, and what I do for probably 80% of my leads and squeeze pages, is I send people to a thank you page. Then I give them some more value and some more content before I pitch them anything. Okay, but in this particular case, I sent the email with the Traffic Overdrive course to them, and then I had one more bit of value sent to them, and then the third email was actually a promotion of another traffic system that's more whole on video and better training, and the conversions were really good on that. Okay, so in this case here, I'm asked for the name as well and the email address. Now this one, in all honesty, only has a conversion rate of between 20 and 30%. It's not great by any means, but it's a lot better than some, but it's still pretty good, right? And I think it's because it's just not as professional looking, okay, other than the image, and the bullet points could be like sharpened up and cleaned up a little bit, made a little bit more intriguing. Okay, so that's pretty much the three different styles. Okay, so you got the more graphical stuff, more so like this. Then you've got the graphical background, right, with the popping out of the actual box in the middle there. And then you got the real simple ugly ones that really probably are my favorite and probably convert the best out of all of them. Okay, now it all depends on your niche. What I recommend is you test and tweak. There's plenty of softwares out there, ClickFunnels, OptimizePress. They all allow you, depending on the level you get in, to run split tests as well. I use ClickMagick to track my links, okay, so I can actually do split tests through ClickMagick as well. So it's really easy to do once you get it all set up and you know how. Now, one big thing, right? It doesn't matter how great your landing page is, you're not going to make money from that unless you have a good funnel in the background. Okay, you got to have a good thank you page, a good download page, and you got to have a good follow-up series, and you got to really follow along a particular method to get people to know, like, and trust you, then deliver a pitch or a product in a really cool, subtle way, and then you deliver more value, and then you go ahead and pitch again. Now, I always try to pitch something that has a reoccurring product in there as well, because you know, you make 1, 2, 3, 4 sales this month, you get paid for those next month, plus you make another 2, 3, 4 sales the following month, and it sort of grows upon itself. Okay, it's a passive income, and it's the best way to go. Okay, so landing pages, that's my 3 different styles that really work well for me, and it's something that you should go ahead and take and try and use for yourself. While you're on my site here, go ahead and look around. If you're not on my site and you're on YouTube looking at this, you know, there'll be a link below the video. Just click on that. It'll take you over to markwhiteley.com, where there's a ton more content in there for information, some free training, reviews on particular products that I felt were good, and some that I wanted to warn you about. So there's a whole ton of stuff over there, and you can get some more freebies and everything from markwhiteley.com. So if you're on the site, cruise around, have a look, you know, click on the links and check everything out, get some good information, and remember to come back if you do like this. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe, you know, share it as well. If you're on my blog, if you're on my post there, go ahead and like and share this particular post, just to help some people out with this information as well. All right, I hope this has been of use to you, and I hope you've got something out of it, and I will see you in the next video.